How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Weeb Lounge. I am Nick, and in this character spotlight, we have an update for the Christmas edition of Saren. She got her unique equipment, and it's not like she really needed it. The Christmas edition of Saren is one of the characters that kind of broke the mold when it came to Christmas characters. Like, notoriously, for the longest time, Christmas characters were just bad. Really bad. Or like Christmas Chica, where you have to like scale her to rank 11, 2 things on the left, 2 things on the right, bond level 3, don't do the other character, and only 1 star on the wand thing. It's not like that. Christmas Saren is a solid character even without the unique equipment. Let's get into the skills. Skill number 1, Amazing Gift. It is a buff to all characters within her immediate range, and it is an increase to her physical and magic attack powers as well as physical and magic defense. It reaches about mid-range, mid-row or something right about back in there. So it doesn't have the greatest range, but if anything on the front, definitely covered. Skill number 2, the Luminous Ballet. 3 physical damage hits to random enemies in the front line area, and also heals a character with the lowest hit points by a pretty decent little amount. And I never really cared much for like the whole random hit thing because I like to know what the heck's going on instead of just random crap. But you know, this is a tank character. She's not meant to do damage, so I can let this slide. And with the heal's actually really nice. So we'll go ahead and let that slide. EX skill increases her physical defense, and if you happen to have her at 5 stars, it gives her a little bit more physical defense, a little bit of attack power too. That's actually kind of weird for a tank character. This is a solid tank character, and she gets attack power. Okay, the thing is, like her abilities and everything, it actually does a decent little bit of damage, so I guess that's okay. It doesn't hurt this character one bit, not one bit. Unique equipment. I'm getting there. It's the whole point of it. My brain. Union Burst, the Shield of Garden. It is a 3-hit physical attack damage to a random enemy somewhere in the front line, somewhere around there. It also gives a physical magic attack power buff to all allies, not just ones in the range, all of them. And the most important thing in the Union Burst, and the most important thing for this entire character, the 3 charges of Shield of Light that can absorb a hit. And I mean absorb a hit. I mean, it makes that hit basically invalid. Like, boop. Nope, no damage. Boop, no damage. Boop, nope. I told you. I told you 3 times too. And then she starts taking damage. But this thing's actually pretty good. The amount of damage it does is actually pretty decent. You got the good buff, and that, oh man, the Shields of Light, the 3 stacks, makes this character absolutely outstanding. I'll get into that a little bit more in just a minute. Unique equipment, the Serenity Noel dress. I think I have that right. Serenity Noel. I'm going with it. I think it's Sarendia. I'm going with the Serenity. Serenity now. Whatever. There's a skit on that in Seinfeld. I'm old. It upgrades the amazing amazing gift skill number 1, so that the buffs give a little bit more, but also adds physical and magical crit chance buffs along with all the rest of that stuff to get. So it's like all physical attack, all physic and magic attack, all physic and magic defense, and all physical and magic crit. So it's like all the things. Definitely not a tank that just can't go anywhere. She can go wherever the heck she wants. Brings the presents along with it or whatever. It's a unique equipment. It's actually not necessary for this character. I'll get a little more detail why, and it's nice to have those buffs, but it's actually not terribly necessary. You don't need to have the unique equipment for the character to be viable, and that's not very often the case. Let's throw her into some action here. I'm still grinding the axes. I got an axe to grind. Ha ha ha. Yeah, funny. Whatever. Okay. Now, where do you see this character pop up the most? You see her most of the time in the strategy to fight the ogre boss in the clan battles. You see her there all the time. Now, this character can tank just about anything. Okay, she's a really viable tank, really versatile. You can put her wherever it is that you gotta go, and she will perform a very good function as a tank, with or without the unique equipment. But there's one boss, that ogre boss, where it seems like if you don't have her, you ain't fighting this ogre boss. Okay, the ogre boss is the very first easiest boss in the clan battles, over on JP, and of course on Global as well. But when it starts to get so hard, he starts hitting ridiculously hard. There's some tanks where he'll just one-shot them. Most of the time, a tank can only absorb one hit and then the next one dead, because this ogre just starts hitting so ridiculously hard. Ridiculously hard. That's where Saren's unique, her Uniburst comes into play. Her Uniburst goes off, she heals up, she has 3-hit immunity, so he's just sitting there with his axes like, well, why isn't this working? Maybe I need to sharpen it on the stupid little goblin down here. Here, chop a bone off. But that's the whole point of her in that clan battle. She absorbs the 3 hits. By the time she absorbs the 3 hits, she's full health again. She can absorb another hit just off of her health, and then she usually has the Uniburst going off again. That's the end of the story. And she just rinses and repeats that as long as she keeps getting healed up, the Uniburst off quick. She just stands there in front of the ogre. It's like, hey, your ex sucks. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to everybody, even though I know I'm a little late on that. Man, over the New Year's, I was sick as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I gave some details on that over on Discord and everything, but man, I almost called 911, to be completely honest. It was that bad. See, the workout, the diet's supposed to start and everything, and then what happens? Sick for a week, and I almost have to call the freaking ambulance. Oh man. Okay, so when Crystal Saren comes around, get her right away. Take her to 5 stars. 5 stars is actually pretty nice. Do you need the unique equipment? I would, when she comes out, it might be one of the few characters where I say you might want to get more than 1 copy of her. Just because when she does come out, you're going to get that bonus 100 memory fragments along with her. And if you're short on DA, if you have a ton of DAs, don't matter. If you're short on DAs, you might want to try to get 2 copies of her, maybe even 3, just to, try to push. I don't know if I think you actually get some free pulls when she comes out. I'm not sure about it. Don't hold me to that. I think you do, but I'm not sure. Oh man, but it's definitely not a character to skip over. She is going to be key in a few little situations, and you can't do it without her. See you in the next video.